Chroniclers of Chaos contains profanity, violence, and occasional adult situations. It is not meant for people under the age of 18. Viewer and listener discretion is advised, but hey, I won't tell if you won't.
Far away, into the deep sea, the Sea King used to rule the undersea world. His castle was in the deepest spot of the sea, and the Sea King lived there with his mother and 4 daughters, each child born a year apart. The little mermaid, being the youngest of the 4 sea princesses, spent most of her time swimming to ships that had sunk to the bottom of the sea. These ships held treasures from the world above, and she would fill her arms and set up her collection while singing. The little mermaid's voice was the most melodious one under the sea, and the fishes circled around to hear her. The princesses knew that when they turned 15, they would be allowed to swim up to the surface. But, as this princess was the youngest, it would be a long time before she could swim to the surface. So, she made her grandmother tell her all about life on land. Stories about ships and towns, and all bits of information about humans that she knew. The little mermaid heard all this with wonder and thought that it wasn't fair for her to wait for the longest. At last, the day came when the little mermaid turned 15, and she could swim over the surface and see for herself.
Yeah. Have at ye. No, that's not quite it. Back at you, scurvy dogs, or taste my steel.
When she came up to the surface, she was next to a large ship, where some beautiful music was being played, and the sailors were dancing on the deck. People were laughing and having a good time, and now and then, as the waves lifted her up, she could see even better. Suddenly, a handsome young man stepped out on the deck, and 100 rockets rose in the air as the party was for him. The little mermaid swam closer. When the young man spoke, the sailors would laugh and pat him on the back. When his crown fell down, the men picked it up. A crown! He must be a prince, thought the little mermaid.
Princes always make people do their work. What do they even do on a ship like that, Papa?
Please, hold your questions. Can you please sit down? Thank you. Now, where was I?
Lazy princes and parties.
Ah, so you were listening.
You've already read this one to me. Can't we have a new story tonight? You have so many books. There must be one that's interesting.
Well, young lady, you seem quite distracted with the tale of your own. What's the one about,
Pirates and bandits who capture pretty ladies.
Sounds dastardly. And where did this come from?
I had a dream about them. The ocean was so clear and blue, and the wood on the ship smelled like salt.
Well now, then maybe we should get to bed for some more stories like that. Don't you think the hour grows late?
Only if you draw the curtains, so I can see the stars while I dream.
Of course, my lady. I would do anything for you. Oh, Willa. She calls for you, my love. Maybe the dream is all she needs.
everybody! Welcome back to session 4 of Secrets of Skyhorn Lighthouse, the Fiend. And Kodak has recently made an interesting observation that Mirage is not speaking in her normal Irish accent, but a more proper English one, and has recently stated that she is the reason for her family's downfall and demise.
It's hard. It's hard stuff.
Yes. If I wasn't so stupid, then maybe this all could have been prevented.
Don't talk about my friend like that.
Mirage looks around of like, what friend? Oh,
We fought together. We're friends now.
Well,
That's how it works. I don't make the rules.
oh, Webby, I love you. Mirage would be like,
Who's
well,
Webby?
Where?
way to ruin a moment, my god.
There's a lot of moments. We gotta.
No, I know, I appreciate it. There's lots that we have to get through. These are things that get us through and everything.
Fix it. We can fix it. Fix
No.
it in post.
No, we're keeping that. We're fucking keeping that. It's adorable. Mirage will look at you like, well, if you're friends, like you say we are, I guess I can be a bit more honest. As you obviously hear. This is my true voice, but I try to hide it with this very stupid and not great Irish accent. And my true name's not Mirage. She's saying this out loud for everybody to hear.
You don't have to tell us if you're not comfortable.
But if I don't, you might not understand. My true name is Princess Aurora. People roll me a history check real quick.
Okay.
Well, that's not good.
I'm so good at these guys.
Thank God it's better.
13.
13,
15.
15.
Hang on just a moment, I gotta do math.
Natural 11 for a 10.
Okay.
A 25.
Hey.
You would know.
She would.
I don't know if
Lain?
this would fly. Do I get any, like, mental pings from Sword about this name at all?
Ooh.
What does
Well, what-
Daddy know?
Well, what did you roll first? What did you roll first?
Well, let me see. I hadn't rolled yet.
Yeah, roll first.
Oh, shit. I gotta check my history. It's not one that ever really comes up, so I don't remember it off the top of my head.
You got this.
What is my history?
You could
Okay.
wait.
18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say that with that, you do feel your sword kind of like warm up a bit at your side lane. And then you hear that old fox whisper in your ear. Huh. So, guess the rumors are true. There was a mermaid princess. And Adeline, you have heard stories more from your father from growing up because of the interaction between the two of you and how he kind of kept your, we'll say, your childlike innocence and adventure alive. And you did hear a story about an underwater kingdom and a king and a kind of a royal family. And one name you did come across was Princess Aurora, but you never really fully believed it to be true.
She just has like this mix of like wonder and then sadness. It's just very melancholy as she looks at her. And she slowly just takes her hand in both of hers. And she just goes, "So the legends are true."
Well, I don't know much about legend. I don't know what you've heard, but I mean, you know mermaids are real. And there are very few kingdoms, but I was part of one, ruled by my father. God, I can't remember his name. Fuck. I wrote this in his history a long time ago. I can't remember the name of the father. Cannot remember for the life of me.
Pause for note searching.
Loading.
Pause for note searching. But frankly, I was quite bored of that life. I did not want to remain underwater. And took matters in my own hands and made a very rather poor decision. Making a deal with the Fiend.
The Fiend?
If you want a name, she went by Morgana. And I was naive and stupid, and she offered me a way up to human life that I thought no way I could lose. But I was proven wrong when she tricked me and trapped me. Made me her slave and used me as a bargaining chip for my family. And she goes silent. And you don't even have to roll insight. You can probably guess what happened.
I'm terribly sorry, my dear.
None of this would have happened if I didn't make that stupid deal.
It was fate.
Fate. Fate for me to put my trust in a monstrous creature that used me to take down my father and destroy the entire kingdom for power. And use me as her source. That she can't even say the words.
As much as I hate to say it, monsters have done more for less.
She was a very cunning one. Able to keep me wrapped up in her chains for so long. Though I did manage to break free, I destroyed her source of power, book of spells, and managed to escape. Honestly thought I would be dead, but here I am, and somehow my own powers came to be. And she touches the necklace that she wears. But
So,
Hmm?
you made a mistake. But you have spent all this time trying to rectify it, correct?
I will not let her take another soul because she craves for power.
Good. That fist you're holding right now. Keep it. Use it. The strongest power you have is your conviction. Do not forget it. You have to kindle it like a fire.
Well, given the fact that I was told by a tall, giant sea water crocodile that broke out of their own chains, I don't think I can, even if I wanted to. But yes, this pearl that you all now hear, I fear it's something that she might use to gain power back. So she cannot get her hands on it. No one should. As she eyes Craith, who is still with Lucian, as Lucian is stuck with their work, even though Craith is hearing all this. I mean, I would have been lost if I wasn't found by Sheila, and had some help with Lucian over there. But still hide in shadows and do things that don't always come out right.
It's what must be done.
Maybe it worked, but being in shadows won't do us any good in the future. Especially now that she has already seemed to have contacted you in some way, as she looks over at Adeline.
And she looks up and she goes, "So that is the one who I've met."
That's my guess. As I said, she could be anything she wants to be. But that magic that was on your cheek, that was hers. Those colors of black and purple and yellow. Her trademark.
At least I have a name.
Yes. Yes, you do. You do now.
My dear, you are not alone in this venture for vengeance against this being. I am with you.
Thank you, my dear. And just tentatively looks at everybody else around the room. Again, Lucian, very distracted in his work.
Lain kind of thinks for a sec, and then she almost laughs a little bit. She's like, huh, well, isn't that interesting?
I'm sorry?
You say she can be whatever she wants, but what I find funny about that is, and she leans a little bit, and she gets this almost wild grin and kind of gleam in her eye. So can we. You're nothing but what you make yourself, so we just make ourselves better than her.
Craith is
We're already leagues better.
Craith is
Exactly.
still mixing shit at the table. He doesn't turn around, but he just goes, that was insufferably positive.
Better than your
You
pessimistic
could use some
attitude.
positivity, you spook.
Your pessimistic attitude is not heeded here, you dick.
You need to try some positivity, Cretan.
I like that.
Wait, I'm gonna try something. Let's see if he crumbles into flames, and she's just gonna walk up and just hug Craith from behind and see what his reaction is.
Yes!
Roll for initiative.
Yes!
Okay. As soon as he feels that he is going to flick his heels and teleport up onto the table.
Guys, I found what he's scared of. Physical contact and affection. We
I'm
found his
not
one
going-
weakness.
No, I'm not going to try that one bit.
I am afraid of. I do not fear things. It is not about fear. It is not about any of that. It is simply, I don't like being touched.
Yet you ran away.
Trying
Does not mean liking something have an ounce of fear behind it.
We're all afraid of something.
Lain kind of almost juts a hip out, and she'll kind of cross her arms and smirk at him. She's like, "Oh, you're not afraid of stuff, huh? Well, if I'm not mistaken, you never did answer that question about what freedom means to you. If you ask me, that's probably because you're afraid of the answer."
I'm not afraid of the answer. Don't get me wrong. I know the answer. I just don't want to bring down I just don't want to bring down the mood of the room.
Too late.
If you
Yeah.
say so.
Did that
You
ages
scared you cat.
I like to see you try, and she's just gonna boop him on the nose.
I would have you remember the poor bastard who stabbed me in the back outside of Bell's Tavern. Remember how he burst into flames before he realized what happened. This is what happens when people touch me and I don't.
Craith? Craith, remember what I said. You try and
Oh.
harm, I will split you wide open. And correct me if I'm wrong, it won't be a walnut, it'll be like slicing and crushing a grape. Calm yourself and get back
As
to
he's
work.
doing that, Adeline's getting closer to Kodak.
Hush now, adults are talking. And we'll turn and ignore you completely as Mirage turns to Dagon.
Yeah, he's just going to turn around and firebolt the door. The metal door.
All right, waste your spell slot. Okay, it just oh, it's cancer. Okay, just yeah. All right, then just firebolts it and just fires by. It's like careful, we don't want things to go about. And just again, just like come on, and like pulls you by your ear to go back to the table and start working.
It's about to say, Lain watches him do that and just kind of gives him this very deadpan expression with like a cocked eyebrow, and she goes, "I watched my home burn when I was a child. I'm not afraid of fire anymore." And she's just gonna go get more tea.
But yeah, Mirage, aka Aurora, would turn to Dagon. And
He's been quiet this
you'll
whole
say in all this?
My what? What did you say?
You'll say in all this, good sir?
My say in all this? If you mean if I'll help you get rid of that monster, then sure. Of course, I'll help. That's my say. And I'm sorry about all that. That's a shame. But
I mean, I guess to be positive, we don't know if she's truly here, but just to be aware, if she's around, it could end up in a altercation of sorts.
better not to be optimistic about it, probably.
Probably. Well, right, Lucian, how are you coming about those things? And you all notice that Mirage has switched over back to her Irish accent to keep up with things. And Lisa's like, just about done. Just need a little bit more help with the thing over here. And is like nudging for Craith to finish work. And Craith...
As he's nudging him, he'll bump him, and then when he goes to nudge him again, Craith's tail just...
Craith, let him go. Do you want me to come over there and pin you to the wall again? Show you who's the more dominant one here.
As enjoyable as that sounds, I am trying to get some work done.
Then let him go. Please.
His tail will unwrap, and he'll go back to working.
All right, Craith, I need you to roll me 2d4s.
Oh, no. There's 1, and there's 2. Wow, that's 2.
Okay. You put up these things all together, and you kind of hold up the finished product, and you have these 2 little sacks of like herbs that you know are quite flammable. And you see that Lucian just kind of drapes a little magic over each one. Is like, all right, well, wish we made more, but I guess this will be helpful. And hands them over to Craith, like a little unsure, but gives them to you.
He's gonna just smile this sharp-toothed grin. I thank you. This was quite the edifying experience. I feel like we're both richer for it.
And Craith, I want you to look into your backpack inventory.
I need D&D Beyond to work.
Okay.
What goodies did Mom hide in my lunchbox today?
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see. Whoop, there it is.
You found it?
Yes. I had to refresh it.
All right. So, for everyone else, Craith, you have now received 2 bombs that are now in your inventory.
That's not good. That's a big nope. Why did we do this?
Hey,
Yes.
everyone's been getting nice things.
Yes.
Kodak got released from their chains. Lain and Adeline had their cantrip exchange. Dagon got a dagger of venom weapon. And now Craith has 2 bombs.
Got explosives.
We're all gonna die.
I feel like I'm been gifted with the curse of prophecy. I just had a dream recently about Craith blowing up a wall.
And now I'm making it come true. Yay!
Oh,
I love it. All right. And at that point, everyone make me a perception check real quick.
Right back to garbage.
20.
These headphones.
14.
Hey, nice.
14.
7.
11.
Perception? Dirty 20.
So, Kodak, you perk up your ears and listen. You don't hear anything downstairs. It sounds silent.
I just silently to myself, I'm just... What's the group doing?
Dagon has been leaning up against the wall, off by himself.
Adeline is right next to you.
Mm-hmm. So
Craith is giggling maniacally, juggling the bombs.
that's not new.
Mirage is rolling her eyes as she's looking at you, Craith.
Tell us
Lain
something.
is face palming, watching Craith juggle explosives.
Yeah, as like Craith's distracted juggling explosives, I'm gonna look at everyone and like point downstairs.
Raj listens and doesn't sound like they're down there anymore.
Or it could be a trap.
Only one way to find out.
I like our chances.
Right. Lucian's like, all right, okay, well, I unfortunately have to stay up here. Someone has to keep the lighthouse going. But, before you go, here, and we'll, like, rummage through all the things and everything. And, he gives each and every one of you a potion of water breathing.
Ooh.
So, we'll give each one of you to you. If you notice, it's a aquamarine blue like liquid that has like a jelly like blob that's just floating and moving around in the middle like a lava lamp, and like goes around. She's like, well, maybe in case, and just gives it to her. It's like, thank you, Lucian. Appreciate it. He's like, are you all right? You got the thing? It's like, oh yeah, right. It's just a wind caught me eye. Thank you, Lucian. No problem. But yeah, downstairs. And
Dagon takes it and just kind of looks down at his blue self. I'll keep it. And tucks it away.
And Kodak, you were saying?
He doesn't need it.
I want to do one thing before the group goes downstairs.
Sure. What is it?
Kodak is gonna like rummage around in the barrels for a second and like look for a tall candle.
Yeah, easy enough to find.
And he's just gonna take a minute to like take his claw and carve some symbols into it and like rub it in some sort of ash or some of the herbs. And he's gonna go sit by the window and he's gonna take out his runes, lay down his sword, and he's going to perform a little prayer. He says it 3 times, once in giant, once in primordial, and once in common. And it goes a little something like this.
I can understand one of said languages.
Mm-hmm.
2.
I understand common.
I understand 2.
All Father, may your wisdom guide my feet and mind on the warrior's path. Thor, son of Odin, Lord of Thunder, may your mighty hammer fell my enemies. Where I recognize evil, I will call it evil, and give no truce to my foes. And he, after he finishes reciting his prayer, blows out the candle, and he's just gonna watch where the smoke goes.
So
He's gonna try and like blow it out the window and see where it goes.
You see it kind of blow out, and kind of, even with the wind and the thundering and lightning outside, the smoke isn't affected by it, as it just seems to just drift out the window and out and above, and you feel a sense of warmth and a kind of like strong presence within having cast that.
After that, takes his sword, packs his gear. All right, let's fucking go.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Lucian would go first, and then kind of opens the door, heads down, and you just smell it from up here of how stinking smelly it is from all these rotting corpses of ill folk. They have not bothered to clean up. And Lucian was like, okay. And is motioning everyone to go downstairs.
I'll go first.
Alrighty.
I'll go second.
Third.
Alright. So, If we all can go to the Roll20 map real quick.
Woo!
So you all head downstairs, and the bodies that you all slaughtered earlier are still there. They smell like shit. Like reeking sushi from like a few days old sushi. Some things have been moved around, some other things. There obviously was another group here that has said left. And you see Lucian, where is this? Okay, that way. And he starts heading towards this door and heading inside. Do you choose to follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does?
Yes.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay.
Nothing
Cool.
to lose.
Oh, here we go.
You all head inside. Man, this music is spooky as shit. I'm sorry, guys. You all head inside, and he
Can't brown
goes
top
to
some barrels, get out of the
one
way.
specific barrel, and is like, and he's like, little bit of help here, please.
I got it.
Okay, and Kodak just easily moves it. You see there's a hidden floor grate where the barrel once stood. And Lucian just opens it up. It's like, well, best of luck down there. I gotta stay up to, keep things woo-woo-woo. But, please be careful. And don't let them destroy the bull. Please.
Do our best.
And Mirage will go over there and be like, we'll make sure things are all right. Don't worry. And she starts heading down herself.
I'll go after Mirage.
Go after Mirage, okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty. And with that, we then head on to...
I was gonna say, before I go down, quick question. Does that potion of water breathing, just since she's so teeny tiny, does that potion of water breathing look like both me and Chun could drink it and we'd be good?
Flying bird in water.
If worst comes to worst, I can hold my breath for 15 minutes.
And you do have some creatures that don't need the water breathing potion. So...
Fair. I don't want to take somebody else's, I'm just checking. She needs like a mouthful of it, which is like like a teardropper.
Roll me an investigation check to see how much you think you have to take from this bottle in order for you to use it. Yes, Adeline?
My sword can help me underwater, isn't that correct?
Oh, wait a minute. I think that's right. Hold on a second.
In any
Yes,
case, it's still
no,
good to have.
that's very true. But only while holding it. You have to hold the blade. You can't just have it by your side. Yeah, you gotta hold the hilt.
Right.
You can't hold. You can't just have it at your side. You have to hold it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a 16, by the way.
16.
If she knows that's where they're heading, if they're heading towards water, she's gonna grab it.
Okay, cool. I think you would be able to see that you can easily down like 3/4 of this potion, and you'd be able to breathe. But you don't know if Chun would be able to have enough to be able to breathe underwater if only left with 1/4 of it left.
Okay. I guess we will figure that out when the time comes.
All right. Hold on a second.
She's gonna hope so, and if not, fly fast, birdie. Fly fast.
Cool.
I mean,
Down
you
from
right.
below, Kodak
can
goes,
fine.
Mr. Skyhorn, how long do these potions last?
About an hour. It should be about an hour.
Is it completely underwater under there, or is there a chance for...
I have not checked in a while, but I would like to hope there's some form of land. Otherwise, I don't know how the eelfolk are keeping people alive down there.
Any other spooky things down here we should be aware of?
I'm not dead, but I'm on my way.
Anemone, sharks, I don't know, other sea creatures.
Aside from psychopath going down with you, I guess watch out for maybe sharks. There's a possible chance they're still in that area. I don't know, though. The storm's been a little chaotic.
Oh, joy.
Sharks, great.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, good luck. And as the last person goes down and shuts the grate and very slowly, like, tries to put a cloth. Actually, no. He was like, no, I can't. Okay, just puts a cloth on top of it so that way it's all light from above is shut down.
She only know him to check underneath this picnic blanket.
You all head down a rusty ladder that's about 10 feet down. And you then start to feel your feet get wet as you realize that you have stepped into briny water.
Okay.
And you'll now be able to look at the map at roll 20.
I gotta zoom out further.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so big.
Wow.
Yeah, where are we at?
You would be right here. Like at the very corner.
Oh god.
Oh, okay. That up there.
You're at the very corner. But where you are, it's very shallow. Like, it's literally up to your ankles.
Ah, great. Soggy pants.
Yeah. And you see Mirage is very hesitant, be like, water. Great. Maybe it won't affect me if I'm just my ankles. Oh, sorry, I forgot the accent. Fuck. Sorry about that.
Character.
I know, right? What do you guys do to me? My goodness. I think Mirage is like, maybe if it's just me ankles. Wait, no, my boots, they're knee high. Okay, I think I can do this, and we'll just plop up down. If my token will appear, you motherfuck. There you go. It's like, okay, all right, not bad.
So
Cool.
how deep is it right now?
Right now, it's only up to your ankles, so it's not that. That's not that deep. But you do kind of hear the whoosh, and you turn and you see the little bits of crashing of the waves of the side on either side of this cavern. Here and here. You do see over here on one side, there's a patch of land that you can go to. And then you see another side that is just full of water right now at your viewpoint. And you look down and you see kind of where your ankles were, the kind of like, brightly colored water if it's closer to the surface. And then it gets darker and darker and darker as it goes on, which might indicate that it might be deeper if you go that way.
Well, I'd be fine going down that way, but I don't think you lot would. Not for very long. Well, which way are we going?
I leave it up to you. It's your choice, guys. Do you want to go right toward the patch of land? Or do you want to go left towards where there's possibly deeper water?
Can we see in here? Like, what's the light situation?
I will let you know that it is kind of there's some glimmers of light. There's not too much. It's a little bit dark. It's not like dark where you need dark vision to see, but it is a little bit darkish in here because it is underground.
Right.
Though
Some bioluminescent moss.
Maybe, I don't know. But Lain, you would turn towards the deeper edge of the water, and you would see a little bit of light coming from over there. And with what you perceived earlier from the top of the lighthouse, you think that this could be towards the entrance of that cavern that you saw. Or what you think is a cavern or cave opening.
So to the south of us?
Like down here.
Yeah, so the south of us.
Yeah.
Seeing that'll kind of turn to the others to go, so I did a little bit of a impromptu recon for a little bit earlier. I saw an area where the water on the ocean was acting odd. Like there wasn't a cliff entrance there. I think it might open up into here. That's looking about the right place, coordinates-wise. I'll kind of point off in that direction.
That makes sense why it would be deeper down that way. All right.
Fascinating.
Could drop right off a sea cliff there.
Yeah.
It's good to know we have an exit.
That is good. That is true. We're not stuck in here. There's a big hole in the wall.
Well, maybe we should go the shallow end first, maybe?
Sounds good.
So this way?
Works for me.
Yeah.
Okay. If everyone is on board, you start making your way towards the first patch of dunes. And
The dunes.
The dunes. Do. And you're walking, and you are just hearing the echoes of your footsteps in the swoosh, 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 as you're walking through the water, and eventually end up being on dry land. And Mirage kind of shakes her boots and is like, if only I didn't turn so easily into when I'm water. Might you? Maybe I gotta figure out a way to manage that. All right. So
Maybe
you
we
end
can
up
buy you like a diver's suit back in town. That might help.
I don't need.
Oh,
What
it's
are you talking about?
watertight. Don't look at me like that.
I don't know if diver suits exist in this time and brain. That's so modern.
Did Lain just invent the diver's suit?
Canon, that is canon.
Apparently, it's
invented.
well. If you say so, my dear. And why did I sound southern there? If you say so, my dear. I guess I will look into that then. Okay. Moving on. You then see this body of water. It looks very, very shallow. Again, what you just went through. And doesn't seem to be like that hard of a walk to go across. So.
Dagon will go first. Oh, first.
Mhm.
Are there any tracks in the sand in front of us?
Ooh, make me a
Ooh,
perception
that's a
check.
good question.
Ooh,
Okay.
May I check too?
Sure, go ahead.
24.
When you do look down, Kodak, as you're getting up from the second patch of water, you do see footsteps. And you see a mixture of both eofolk and boots of sorts.
I gently kind of put my hand over Dagon's shoulder. Wait.
What?
Look.
he looks down. Right.
Let's take it easy.
Agreed. Wait, did you stop me before we went across the second body of water?
It's probably somewhere in between.
Okay.
Yeah, like before entering, like standing on the sands, you
Okay.
would then see those footsteps.
Okay.
So then you start, everyone progresses forward.
Lain is doing so sneakily now that we know there's possibly people around.
We do stealth.
So we all gonna do stealth now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody roll me a stealth check
Yeah, yes.
as you head into this section here. I'm gonna roll for Raj too. This will be a group stealth check because
26.
everyone is nice.
27.
Nice.
14.
Okay.
With disadvantage, 16.
Nice. That's good for disadvantage. And Craith?
15.
Nice. All right. So yeah, Mirage rolled a 22. So I'm gonna say you passed. So you roll in stealthily, and you start heading into this room here. You look around and you see all of these barrels and chests and items strewn around, and you all quickly realize that these are all ship goods. Like these are some goods from the that have been taken off of a ship and have been stored here.
Dagon is going to walk up to one and he's going to investigate.
All right, yeah, make me an investigation check.
May I help?
Well,
Go ahead.
First, he's going to check to see if there's anything particularly sneaky, suspicious, traps, anything on any of them first before he actually opens said chest.
Gotcha.
I'm helping him check for traps and stuff.
Sure thing.
21.
Okay, is this for you checking traps?
Yes. Chest. On the chest.
There doesn't seem to be any traps around here. So
Okay.
either they didn't think anybody would come by or they were very stupid to not set up traps here.
Dagon is going to think, oh, so bloody stupid. Why would you leave all these goods just lying around? And he's going to go to a chest and just go to a bunch of chests and just start opening them to see what's inside.
You start going through all of these chests. You see a lot of plunder, a lot of trade goods. You see kind of a lot of things, and you kind of realize, oh, this is stuff that would be valuable in Pearlport. These are the things that people would find and bring them over to Pearlport to exchange, like in shops and stuff like that. So that's essentially what all of these are.
Anything that he can carry on his person?
You gotta describe for me what you're looking for.
I mean, just something small that he could carry that's not big. Probably not, but since it's good.
A thing of rope, t-shirts, pants, boots.
T-shirts.
Excuse me.
Hey, that's good
all
stuff.
I got was this lousy t-shirt.
That's good stuff.
I came to pour apart and all I got was this t-shirt.
You do see a few like gold coins here and there, but it seems like it's more items more than like actual gold. Like the gold doesn't really seem to be here. It seems to be elsewhere.
Well,
Is there any like potions or anything?
Give me an investigation check.
how many gold, if there are gold pieces, how many does he get?
Are you trying to steal?
I'm me.
It's not stealing, it's a finder's fee.
Find his keepers, darling.
It's stolen from stolen goods. 2 negatives.
Make a positive.
Frogwater said that
What's
these
that?
were not necessarily stolen goods. They were just goods to be taken to his shop.
What was it I'm rolling?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay, that's gonna be
I mean,
13.
13. Unfortunately, you don't see any potions that would be valuable at all. Like, nothing health related. Yes, Adeline?
Does Adeline see Dagon rummaging through and trying to take something?
You're all in the room, so I'd say yes.
Okay, she's gonna walk over to him and be like,
I'd argue. If it's something small like gold pieces, he's gonna try to. He's gonna.
okay,
gonna-
I'm gonna try to perceive that then.
Spirit them away down your sleeves.
Yeah, he's trying. If there's gold pieces, I asked if there was gold pieces. If there's not,
Yeah, there's not very much. There's only like a few pieces you could find around because a lot of the stuff has been like taken elsewhere in terms of gold.
Okay, well, if there was, he was gonna do it. But if it's not anything small, then he's just gonna remind himself of where it was. In this,
I mean, if you want to take them, you can. They're gold pieces there. But Adeline, Adeline, what'd you roll?
11.
Roll with advantage, my dear.
Thank you. 11.
With an 11, unless are you rolling something, Dagon?
yeah, sleight of hand. That's a 25.
Damn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you do not see Dagon. You kind of notice Dagon turning around right when you finally notice him, and I'll say, Dagon, you managed to swipe like 3 gold pieces from all you could find.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I insight to see if he looks suspicious?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Contested.
It doesn't matter. It was below
Oh,
a 4.
dear.
I'm rolling so bad tonight.
Don't feel bad, darling. This is business.
What did you each roll?
Well, for if I'm contesting it, that'd be deception, right?
Yeah, deception.
11.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
there you
You're still gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, dear Adeline, you do not see your perfect in your eyes Dagon steal all this gold, and it just has a very stoic look on his face, like, what?
Just a bunch of goods here, probably taken from a ship or something.
Yes, Kodak?
If I can find a gold piece, I want to look at it. I want to toss it into the water behind me. And just over my shoulder, just, dead man's gold. It's no good.
I
Easily
mean, how do we
done.
know they're dead?
Not to quote on people.
We don't not know.
And it's at that moment you hear a very familiar shrilling sound.
Oh, God.
And you hear it coming from those doors.
Again. Not again. Not again.
Mirage sneaks up.
Approach slowly.
Yep. I think Mirage joins you as you approach and like puts an ear to the door.
I will as well.
Mm-hmm. You all head up, and you
Gonna listen.
you hear the eel shrieking and kind of like seemingly barking orders. But Kodak, yeah, give me a perception check as well.
Okay. 19. 13 on the die.
19. Mirage joined you in the perception. Damn, she got a 22. And listens in, is like, they're here. They're here. And points at the door. And it's like, I hear people on the other side. They don't sound good.
They're hurt.
I mean, unless going in there, I can't tell you that, but I don't think shadowed breathing and coughing means things are good.
Generally, no.
Generally not.
I want to do one thing before we go in there.
Yeah, go ahead, Kodak.
Kodak's gonna run around this way. Whoa, where am I?
Yeah, where are you going?
Where are we going?
Looping around.
Is this anything here? Is this like a tunnel? 'Cause
No,
it's
that's
kind
not a tunnel. That's on the opposite side of the wall. So you
Okay.
can't see that.
So never mind, I don't do anything.
I'll let you have that one. Otherwise, I would have made you roll stealth. You know what? I'm gonna
The 7-foot crocodile just
The
runs down
lizard
the hall.
gets zoomies.
zoom, 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 zoom.
Like Foxy running down the hall in FNAF.
I know, right?
I don't like that.
That's what it sounds like.
All right.
Look at
So
the others and go, do you think, I mean, I could maybe make an illusion. If I can like peek in there, maybe I can distract them so their backs are turned and we jump in.
I was also going to suggest a distraction, but it was going to be like, I don't know if Mirage can do that thing again. And then
what thing?
where you turned into one of them.
Oh, right. That. It's possible. I don't know how much time that will work, but it's something that if you want, I can give that a try.
Then added
try.
leverage, you could make it look like one of us is your prisoner. I volunteer myself.
We could draw them in here.
If you cannot do it, and he sighs. I also have certain skills in disguise. I could do it. If you can't.
Both of you
I
could
can make
do
myself invisible if that's helpful.
You can make yourself invisible. Cool.
Figured that out a while ago. Very useful.
I wish I had.
it. I can make individuals invisible.
Don't you also have that? Sorry, I keep losing the Irish accent. Gosh, I've gotten way too soft around you folk. Don't you, Lain, also have that thing, that fog thing that you did? Like,
Yeah, I might be able to do that again today.
right? Well, we got a few options. We could, those that could be visible, try to go through. We could do the fog thing, or disguised as a prisoner. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to get you to hurt, but it's something I'm willing to try. Yes, Dagon?
Based off of what was his name?
Lucian?
Lucian. Based off of what Lucian told me about the bowl,
Mm-hmm.
would I know enough about it to cast a spell, figure out where this is at?
Ooh. What is the wording for the spell specifically?
Identify. Yeah, casting identify. You choose one object you must touch.
You have to touch it. I don't know if you can. You have to touch the actual thing. I think it's what it's saying.
Well, never mind. Okay. For a second, I thought maybe I could do something with it, try to figure out where it is, but...
Make an Arcana check if you can.
Nope. Don't even...
Mirage will assist you in that. Kind of sees what you're trying to do and kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder.
Because my Dagon's brain is thinking about the bombs that Craith has, and we don't want to blow it up if the orb whole thing is somewhere. 19.
So you feel Mirage touch your shoulder, and you see their coral necklace start to light up and kind of the magic pulsing through to your shoulder. And we're going to go with it as if you had like the, see-through eyes of familiar, whatever that spell is, and your eyes go a little white. You peer through the doors. You look all around, and you do unfortunately see that there are 2 eel folk standing guard, chippering in away. You kind of look around, and you see 4 prisoners to their right, looking beaten and bandaged. 2 of them look like regular bandits. One of them has a captain hat on and very fancy apparel. And you pause for a moment as you see the familiar sight of a beaten up aquamarine seafoam green Triton.
He's old. He's alive.
We gotta go in there. They have our boy.
Not him.
He was claimed by the eels.
You were correct. Quick, message TJ. TJ, wake up!
We found you.
We found you.
You see that, and then before the vision dissipates, you turn and you sense a bigger magical presence of what you're looking for. Where's the map? Where's the map? I keep opening different things beyond the double doors in that room, and then the vision goes blank. It's like,
yeah, I can tell.
Sorry about that. It's quite limited.
No, that was more than enough. Holy shit!
What?
What did you see?
Doros is in there.
Doros?
I'm being quiet.
We're all like screaming.
Quiet. I'm talking loudly for Craig.
No, you're good.
Doros.
Stage whisper.
Stage whisper. Exactly.
Doros is back there. He's in there.
He's alive.
That fucking water elemental must have gotten him or something.
I'll be there.
Right.
The bubble is there's another room past that room, and it's behind that door somewhere in there. Whether or not there's probably more of those things in there beyond that wall, but it's only I saw 2.
You saw 2. You only saw 2.
There's only 2 of those creatures in the next room. The captain's there, 2 regular blokes, and Doros.
You didn't see the girl.
No. He might be in the other room.
Possibly.
Well, we gotta make a decision fast. I'm more than happy to disguise and have one of you as prisoner to distract. Well, maybe you get a surprise attack.
If we can
I
get
mean,
them
I'm happy
in
to
here.
turn invisible or illusions or fog.
You know what? I might have something that could help out. And Mirage touches her necklace. And again, magic just glows from it. And you see pooling from her feet a giant fog cloud that's just a big sphere radius around you all. And it's like, shh. And then we'll cast Disguise Self to make her look like a shorter eel folk. And it's like, whoever is going to be the thing, stand next to me and touch my hand. I know it's alien gross, I'm sorry.
You mean whoever's going to be the prisoner?
Yeah.
Yep, Adeline does it.
Okay, Adeline.
Also, I will also cast Disguise Self on myself to become an eel folk to be on the other side of Adeline.
Nice. Okay, so cast that fog cloud. Everybody else hides by the barrels.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide right next to the door. Like
I will.
there.
DM.
Cool.
Would I think, based off of my experience with them, it would be considered normal for me to have my weapon out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that
Yeah, my rapier is out.
Yeah, I'd say that you all get it because the fog cloud is like masking all of this, that you're kind of like hiding all that.
Yeah, rapier's out.
Yeah, and so, yeah, exactly. Mirage turns to you, Dagon, and kind of like, it's like, ready?
I've never looked so ugly, but yes, I'm ready.
Okay, and then Mirage will just go,
Short sword in one hand, crossbow in the other.
And then before all that, Adeline is just going to be like, Kodak, come here for a second.
Okay. And he
I
leans
lean
over
down.
to her. Yeah.
Yeah. Her hands are busy, so at second level, she's going to kiss him on the cheek and cast invisibility.
hey, I love it.
He turns purple first,
I love it.
and
Turns
then
very
turns
purple and then
invisible.
fades from existence.
All
Like
right.
Pete's dragon when he turns like the bright blue and then disappears.
All right,
That's what
awesome.
happens to Kodak.
Cool. So are we all good?
I think so.
Okay. So
Yeah,
then
hide around
at
the
that,
doorway.
yeah, you guys hide around to the other edge of the doorway, and then Mirage along with you, Dagon, you just do a synchronized bang, 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 and you hear from the other side, and Mirage will try and disguise this. She probably is not going to get great at this, but nope. But she does her best to like. There's a
Dave
moment.
will assist in that and do it as well.
Okay.
So
You did help with that. Okay.
You
Let's-
have to do it, Sarah. You have to do the sound.
Do it.
I'm listening with-
there we
I'm
go.
listening with
Well,
speak
that's
with
a
animals.
24 altogether.
Yay, let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. So, what's the sound, Sarah? What's it sound like?
well, can you do it again? I already forgot. Jesus. Getting stage fright.
This is canon.
No, you got
This
this.
is
You
what
got
happens.
Like, imagine like through the nose off the back of your throat, and just like.
When I'm in DM mode, I'm fine, but I'm player mode, so like my brain isn't like thinking.
frazzled.
Whatever you think it will be. Whatever. Just do whatever comes out of your mouth. Yeah.
Editing.
That was a deep.
There we go. There you
Almost
go.
all this was speak with animals.
Hold on.
I hear them
pause.
ask like, "Who is it?" And you guys just respond like, "Scrambled eggs."
Scrambled eggs. They're what's delicious for breakfast.
Bacon.
It's like it's like meowing at your cat. Like, hello, mother, you're home. Tax fraud. Why are you like this?
Meow, 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 meow.
I've never looked so ugly.
Yeah, and then it's at that point that you hear as footsteps come up, and then they open the doors, but they say nothing but the fog cloud because it's draped over you all,
Right.
and it's like, and Lain, do you still cast Speak with Animals? Or
I
no?
was casting that before they opened the door. Like, I'm just
Okay.
been listening in from around the corner.
Okay, cool. So then you would hear, who goes there? What do you do now?
We can't we understand them as
Only Mirage would be able to if she casts Speak with Animals, but she's not casting it right now because she's thinking it's going to be combat mode, to be quite honest.
just because. What language is it? A language that I would know in my list?
It's eel folk.
All right,
It's not a language that you would know.
All right, never mind.
But you can try to imitate the sounds.
I'm gonna let Mirage take lead on if she speaks. I'll take lead. I'll let her take the lead if she wants to cast it, since I know she's done it before.
You would just hear her say,
Let's see.
she rolled a nat 20, bitch.
Hey!
She's not using Speak with Animals, but she's been practicing this so much that she's just able to like. And Lain, you would hear, "We have brought another prisoner," and we'll motion to step forward if Dagon and Adeline are willing to step forward.
Dagon nods.
Okay. All right. Step forward, and the two eel folks stand out. You're a little bit shorter than them, so that you're out here. And actually, now that you're here, I can place some things. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna put Adeline behind Dagon for a quick second. So
There's some
give me-
boards and stuff in this room. Could we have strapped some boards to their feet before they disguise to make them taller?
I don't know how they would feel about seeing the thing below their feet. I mean, there is fog cloud, but like,
Dagon,
maybe she shouldn't have cast fog cloud. Fuck. Oh well, it's whatever.
Dagon is going to whisper to Adeline as they walk through, keeping it kind of like stay close to me.
like trying to imitate that. Okay, cool.
Just so it sounds a little guttural.
Gotta roll, da 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 da, gotta roll.
She's
Okay,
not
cool.
gonna thrash too much, but just go like, no, let me go.
Love it.
No, please.
Please, no, please don't do this to me. Here we go. So these people over here, they are they are trapped. They cannot move. So they're all bound right now. All of them are.
Okay.
So yeah, you bring forward another prisoner, and the eel folk kind of look at the thing, and because Barrage rolled a fucking nat 20 in deception, just kind of like, Lain, you would only hear this. She will do nicely. Maybe if she doesn't find her, we can use this. She can use this one instead. And again, Mirage does not understand what they're saying. She's just winging it.
Lain just looks at an invisible Kodak and Craith and just mouths like, what the fuck?
Speaking of invisible Kodak,
Uh-huh.
as soon as they move through the door, Kodak's gonna try and get like right there on the corner.
Hey, nice. Yep. I'd say because you're invisible, and you move. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Now that you moved out of the fog cloud and you're invisible, it's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, and Mirage will message you. Dagon is like, I I'd rather be quick and done about this.
I agree. I agree.
Right.
Dagon is going to cast message to Kodak
Okay.
and say, get behind, get, I almost did a totally different accent. Get behind Doros. Get ready to untie them.
You read my mind.
Oh, I like him.
And the eel folk, Elaine, you would only hear this be like, why don't you tie her up and join with the others, as they motion towards the bandits' captain and a very beaten up Doros. And Mirage is like, I've had enough of your shite, and takes out her sickle and attacks. All right. This is essentially going to be a surprise.
So
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is this surprise?
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
It is surprise, yes. This is a surprise round for everybody.
Okay.
I will say
Surprise
Mirage
music.
did bring out her sickle first to attack, so she's gonna attack first just because she can.
Right.
But she,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So okay, cool. Let me do
deserves
that in the. Awesome. All right. So Mirage is gonna attack with the sickle. Oh, that is a. Damn it. Let's see. Wait, where are my things? Where are all my things? I'm losing things.
Things.
No!
Don't panic.
Things.
Don't panic. That does not hit as kind of a swipe as it backs away. And is there any bone action she could do? No, there's nothing to. So she tries to attack, but she fails. Then we go next in the order. Actually, no. I think Mirage will try to attack, but then she will try to. Let's see. Move around to the back, not leaving the threatened area, and we'll leave Adeline where she is. And then Dagon, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I said before that my rapier was out,
Yes.
so I'm going to take a stab.
Stab, stab.
My action. Nat 20.
Heck yeah.
God.
Hey!
This man's about to go away.
Explosion.
It's about to go.
Be an explosion, darling.
All right.
We'll make that red,
He
and we'll make
exploded.
this one blue. Okay, cool. So you're attacking red.
Exploded.
2d8. Come on, baby. Come on.
I'm glad somebody knew that reference.
All right. That's 12 points of slashing damage.
Yes.
He's going to is the disguise still up?
Unless I think disguise stays up until you are attacked, and you have to roll concentration to see if it breaks or something. I'm trying to remember exactly what disguise self is.
I'm sick of this because he's
Oh yeah, it'll just stay, I think. Let me.
Yeah. The changes were throughout the spell fail if you hold physical inspection. Yeah, your disguise self still stays up.
well, Dagon wants to count. He's done with
Eel on eel violence.
You drop it. Okay.
He as a Mirage takes a hit and then runs around. He's going to just kind of like with like a flurry like snap his fingers, the disguise drops, and he goes, God, you're fucking ugly, and he's gonna just run him through.
Hey.
And then bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to bonus action. He is for my cunning action. He's going to disengage,
Nice.
and he's
Cool.
going to run up to the captain.
All right.
Be prepared to untie him so that they have help. And he's
Yes,
going
they
to
have
look at
help.
Doros and go, "Hey, old friend, I thought you were gonna."
You see Doris lifts their head, and it's just swollen eyes, very beaten up. It's like, what the fuck are you lot doing here?
Here to save your blue ass, that's what.
Seafoam green.
Seafoam. Hey, it's
you.
fine.
Neck burn.
Seafoam, great. All right. Next up to the turn is Adeline. Adeline, what are you doing, my dear?
I'm a Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Go on.
Blast.
One of the very blades.
It doesn't hit, but luckily I have 2 of them, so I'm gonna try again.
If you were aiming for blue, you were flanking, or that's too far away from flanking? It's too far away, right?
If you took a step up, you would
Yeah,
be.
if you take a step up, I'll let you roll again.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Okay.
I'll be cutesy. Cutesy. It's still gonna. Yeah, it's even worse.
Okay.
Yeah, first one doesn't.
I'm a
First one-
stab.
Yeah, first one doesn't hit. And then yeah, I'm gonna go again because I got
Okay.
you for. No. 15? Does a 15 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Nice. Alrighty then.
Did you roll that with advantage, or were you just trying to attack red?
I was just trying to attack red.
Okay, go on then.
Yep. So. That's 5 damage.
Okay. Very bloodied, but still standing.
Okay.
Is that your turn, my dear?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up in the order is Kodak. What are you
It's
doing?
me.
Kodak.
I'm gonna try and what's the rope situation here? Is it rope or is it chain?
Like what you're wearing?
Oh no, on Doros.
Oh, it's rope. They're just ropes tied behind each of them.
Ah.
It's rope.
Yeah. So I will go to untie Doros.
Okay. Easily do so. Is that your action that you're doing? Yep.
I would assume so.
Yeah, okay. That's your action. Is there anything else you would like to do, or?
I'm gonna bonus action and just pat Doros twice on the shoulder and say, "Us blue ones have to stick together."
Nice. Like, oh, right. You. Nice to see a familiar face. And weakly lifts their hand and just pats.
He doesn't
You're-
see anything. Actually, I'm invisible.
Like,
Yeah.
what? Fuck? What the fuck? But is like very tired.
He's invisible, darling. Don't worry. You're not going nuts.
I'm hearing Kodak's ghost.
Can I bonus action
Okay.
like heave him to his feet?
You can try to do so, but when you do that, you see Doros only stands for a few seconds and then drops back down. It's like, okay, that's freaky. That's freaky. Wait, that Kodak, I don't think I'll be able to be much help. Sorry.
Help your friend here. And I'll motion to the man in the captain's hat.
Well, all right. And you know what? I will roll initiative for Doros, though he's really not going to do that much, to be quite honest. He is very, very, very tired with everything.
That's my action and my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm
Lane,
gonna-
you are up.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. I'd like to use my movement, please.
Sorry. I'm
Okay.
like getting way ahead of like.
Oh, you're good. I'm excited too. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get over there.
Right. You go over there. All right. Next up is Lain. Lain, what are you doing?
Okay. So as the fall, as all this movement is happening and this fog is rolling into this room from the doorway, cloaked within it, Lain is going to go ahead and sort of obscured make her way into the room, hiding amongst the fog, like the freaking Mist Hashira. And she would like these eels to die, but she doesn't want to zap her good friends. And so this is a bit of a stupid idea, but she is just gonna suddenly emerge from the fog next to this blue guy here.
Okay.
And if he looks down, he sees that basically she has taken her sword and her scabbard. She's kind of hooked her crossbow away. But she's taken her sword and her scabbard, both of which are metal, or there's at least metal on both of them. And she's actually used the chain that binds it to her sash to basically tie the two sections together, like opening of scabbard to pommel of rapier to make it longer, basically.
Okay.
And basically what she wants to do is she would like to sneak attack, stab this guy, but shove the butt of the scabbard into the ground in order for there to be a grounding point to discharge the lightning blast into the ground.
Okay, so sorry.
She basically wants to stab him, but have the thing conduct and go into the ground instead of outwards.
Oh, that is very clever,
Like a
my
lightning rod.
dear.
I like
Lightning
that.
rod. Nice. I like that. You know what? Give me what kind of check would this be?
Attack? I don't know.
Well, you're attacking, but you're also trying to do something to make sure that it like stays in the ground. What was that?
Sleight of hand?
Performance check?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's say sleight of hand with this one. To see if you can get it to conduct to stay the ground. And how do I clear all drawings? Yeah, clear, because that's not great. Okay, cool. I'm gonna draw. Because I say the fog was like here-ish, and you guys peered out of it. Okay, cool.
That's a 25.
For a sleight of hand?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you'll be able to do that, but now I need you to roll with your attack, and you're attacking blue, right?
Yes.
Advantage because of flanking.
Yes. Also just because roguey things.
Yeah, roguey things. Rogue.
I rolled a nat 1 and a natural 20.
Take a picture. Don't forget to take a picture.
Yes, take a picture and put it in rollies, please.
One sec. I have to hold it. Technically, I rolled the 20 first and the 1 second, but you know.
But still, hey, it's what works. Oh, also a reminder, everybody, those that have inspiration, please use them so I can give you more inspiration later on. I've been wanting to, but no one's been using their inspiration.
I'm saving it for when I really need it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've been giving me advantage, so like.
Oh, that's for RP elements. Fighting, it's not going to be that much of help. I'm only giving you advantage there.
Okay. So that's going to be a nat 20. Okay, 1 sec. Oh god, I have to roll so many dice.
Roll those dice.
Because this is
dice.
like with this
Roll
is obviously
those
with
dice.
Umbra Blade and all.
Oh, those dice.
This is obviously with Umbra Blade because she never doesn't not do Umbra Blade. They have no point in not doing it. So. Oh god, 1
Unless
sec.
you do
I gotta
Somber Blade,
find all of them.
Unless you do Somber Blade, and then it's just the blade that's obsessed with stairs. Thank you, Ota.
That's gonna be 2d8. Good god. Oh no, wait, no, it's
Beautiful.
no, okay, that's afterwards. Okay. Let's say it's gonna be 4d8. Oh no, it is gonna be 4d8. Wait. This is just from the Umbra Blade. 1 sec. I don't know if I have enough d8s for all this. 1 second. Plus sneak attack.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Oh god.
1 sec. Oh my god, how much is this? Where's my
You're probably just going to kill them in one blow with all the hype you're
Well,
giving at this
yeah,
point.
but I want to know how much it's going to be. Plus 4d6 sneak attack.
With the judge on 20. Fuck
Recognize
yeah.
the pain.
I'm running out of dice. I need to dip in my other dice. 1 sec.
I'm running out of dice.
That's something you don't hear every day.
That's what a
Okay,
rogue
I think 2d6, so 4d6.
That is a
Plus-
quitter's mentality.
2d8, so 4d8. Plus 1d6, so 2d6. Plus whatever is going to be the bonus. which that doesn't get doubled, I don't think.
I don't think so. I think at this point you're probably gonna fucking kill him.
I probably. We're just gonna see.
We shall see.
Okay, so that's the sneak attacks. One sec.
Okay.
I need my calculator. Here's the rest.
Oh my god. I love that sound.
Yeah, I do too. Side note, I always say I'm gonna make these shorter and shorter, like, nope, they're just longer and longer and longer.
We like our
sorry.
RP.
I know, we really do. We really do. All right, but Lain, my
brain's
dear, what'd you
this
get?
isn't correct, but I think it's one sec. I need to. My brain's saying this isn't right, so one sec. I'm gonna re-add it.
Do your maths.
Do your math, sweetheart.
I just know that season 2, like when we're like campaigning, like we're just gonna have RP session.
The trailer for season 2 is going to be like bigger, longer, sexier.
Yay!
More RP than you can handle.
I love it. Lain, just tell me. Tell me.
I'm making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Sorry. This is just a lot of damage all at once.
Chelsea.
Yes, that should be all. So total, that is gonna be 50 points of damage.
Holy shit!
As I just go up up under the ribs into like the heart and just shove it into the ground and let go. As the force of it of the lightning just holds this body in place.
Exploding.
That is almost 3 times the health that these things have. You have just obliterated this being, and because you rolled so damn good and you rolled so damn well the damage, so you all look around that are nearby these eel folk. You're like, oh, fuck, and are preventing from the lightning. But with the quick thinking of Lain's sword, it's just stabbed in the heart on the ground, and it's just absorbing it. But then you notice, Lain, you stabbed it into the foot of Red. And Red receives all of this lightning damage instead.
Yeah, I feel like she does that intentionally. She like comes up from the bottom, and then when she wedges it into the foot.
They are indeed no more.
Wow.
Yay! Congratulations! Woohoo! Sneak attack successful! We're still keeping it up because there's still stuff to go on, but...
What's so funny when I rolled that, I was like, it'd be really funny if I rolled a nat 20.
It would be funny indeed.
Tell the story.
It is now at the end where I will clear this because we don't need this right now.
We didn't even get to the additional 4d8 they might have taken if they survived and moved.
Jesus.
Nope. But the eel folk are now dead, and you kind of would think, oh, with this much loud noise, there would be others coming. No one else seems to be coming, because you then all start to hear just loud, like, chanting and other things behind the other doors, right here. So, you were so quick that nothing has been interrupted. But you now have 2 dead eel folk, and you have 4 prisoners all around.
Well, that went a lot better than last time.
Indeed, but I don't think we're out of the clear just yet. And Mirage will start heading over to where Kodak is and start untying the other bandits. And it's like... I think you can drop that now, Kodak. Or unless you want to keep it up, it's your call. Just...
Oh, you mean I can control this?
Let him cook.
Yes, you can, darling.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. But, so, Dagon, you then, after releasing Doros, hold on, I gotta get his description real quick. Where is he?
Dagon was also gonna untie the captain.
Yeah, that's exactly who I'm looking for right now for his. What's his where is his
We
thing?
lose.
Yeah. So you look over, and as you're untying the behind his hands, you see
All right, there.
this kind of older gentleman, human, that is just looking exhausted, kind of lifts up his head. It's like, bog me brains if I let her down walking, you'll have me ship. Oh. Did you? And points at the dead eel folk. Now.
I just peek out from behind them and just wave.
Well,
Oh, huh. Hi. Who are you?
I'm Dagon, and we're here to rescue you and everyone else down here, I guess. The list has grown long, but yeah, we're here to help. It was Sheila, right?
It was
Yes.
Sheila, yes.
Sheila sent us.
His eyes light up when you say Sheila. It's like, Sheila.
She sent us to come find you.
That girl. Anyways,
Insight.
thanks. Yeah, sure. Insight.
Nope. 6.
You just get the sense that he's very happy that someone came to help, and but still has fondish memories of Sheila.
Okay.
As he stands up, and you notice that he has jagged electrical burns all over his hands and his arms.
Oh, that looks painful. What happened there?
Those bloody eel folk. They've been using us to summon fucking elementals all around here. And they took more back there. And he points to the big double doors over here.
How many more?
Just one. I mean, they took the rest, and I've put them over to the side to be waited to be released. But there's one more that's just there. God, the poor old man. And you kind of hear the sobbing of an older gentleman that is behind those double doors as you hear kind of yelling back at him. But it's a deeper, darker tone than what you're used to hearing from these eel folk.
Mm.
It's like, poor Brennan. What?
Brennan. Who's Brennan?
Yes, one of my sailors. The oldest, but is next on the chopping block. For summoning elementals. I need to make sure my crew is safe. I know there's some that are still tied up by over those doors, and he points to the doors where the other 2 bandits have been captured that are there, and we're to be next. But do you want help in that next room? As he points over.
We'll take all the bloody help you can give us.
Right. Okay. And then Doros is like, well, it might actually work out because I can't do shit much with... You see how much...
Darling, you're fine. You're fine.
Adeline is gonna go up to Doros and cast Cure Wounds.
I didn't like that.
You cast Cure Wounds on it. It's like, how much do you heal Doros for?
My dice for that. It's 7 points.
You roll 7 points, and he's like, well, that's very helpful. Thank you, my dear. And kind of clasp your hands like, thank you so much. And everybody else but Adeline, roll perception real quick.
Oh, come on.
You're right
26.
there, Travis. 26.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Hey.
baby.
I'm looking at Doros. I'm staring holes into Doros right now, even though I'm invisible.
I mean, I'm right there. 17.
17.
I'm standing right there with Adeline.
Yes, you are. Kodak, you take a look at Doros and... So what'd you say you rolled? A 26? You look at Doros, and then your attention is not drawn to Doros, but to Mirage, as Mirage is untying the other bandits. But she's staring intently at Doros. Like very intently at him. But doesn't say anything, it's just untying the rest of the bandits.
I'm gonna remain invisible, but I'm just gonna trail after Doros for as long as I can.
Okay. And at that point, Captain Ars is like, well, okay, you Triton man, maybe go up to the beach and see if you can find the other things. Like, right, we'll do that, Captain. And Doros will start making his way towards these double doors, and Ulfheimr's like, be careful. What's going on in there? Don't let it kill you just yet. And disappears behind the doors without a word.
What is wrong with our boy? I've been watching too much Stargate. My first thought was, oh god, he's been infected by the Gould.
But you see that Doros, just for sake, because he's out of your sight, I'm going to remove him from the map. But he has disappeared behind those double doors. And Captain Ars is like, right, well, I got to get deeper for Arwen because he's like, right, well, shall we go through here, give the others a taste of their own medicine?
Lane's been waiting for her sword to finish sparking, and then she's just gonna like poke. Captain, are you okay in there? You good?
You hear in your head.
Do warn me next time. I know that I'm a sentinel being, but doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
You know, for
Sorry,
sure that's not
kind of-
Markiplier.
It was kind of the spur of the moment. I guess somewhere in the back of my brain, I thought, I'm like, hey, you're spirit. You don't have nerve endings. This won't hurt. They kind of forgot the sword kind of is the nerve endings. Okay, she'll just pick it up. I'll just
It's
stick
still
it
very
to
surprising
fall on the
how
floor.
long you have survived, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
And then the voice just disappears. All right. So for
This doesn't look like
expedition's
I'm being sassed.
sake- for expedition's sake, you all head over towards the doors. The bandits are going to go out of the room to try and help Doros with untying the rest of the prisoners. And so we're going to conjoin the... And then I have to use the restroom real quick. So give me a moment. I'll be right back. Hold on.
So Doris is sus as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What level of sus do we think they are?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Yes. Well,
I
see,
wanted to follow him so bad.
Sarah. Yes, sussed all the way. Dagon. Because he doesn't know what Doros told Kodak. And neither does Adeline, right?
No, she doesn't know.
Yeah. Kodak's the only one
Kodak
that knows.
hasn't told her.
Yeah, Kodak's the only one that knows. I mean, yeah. But we don't know shit.
Yeah. But
And Lain is
Adeline-
oblivious to all as usual.
Yeah.
I'm back. All right. So, Kodak, you still have invisibility up, right?
I do.
Okay, so you are aware that when you next attack or cast a spell, that is when your invisibility will be dropped. Cool.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you all just gather up in the door and you just kind of hear this, just kind of this big chanting going on. And again, the whimpers of Brennan. Yes, like Brennan Lee Mulligan. Don't come at me. I'm just a big fan.
Don't hurt Brennan.
Just imagine that it's Brennan Lee Mulligan, old and wrinkly on the other side. Hi, Brennan. We're here to save you or kill you. Cool.
This is how we're first found out by Brennan Lee Mulligan from our cameo.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Sorry,
die.
make it big.
Okay.
He's been waiting all day for the cameo. Just sitting there like,
Okay. So everyone is up by the door. Is this going to be a barge and entering situation, or how you guys want to get in there?
Kodak's invisible.
Kodak is
I am
invisible.
invisible.
Yes.
I still kind of like the idea of the illusion to distract them and we hit them from behind.
I don't think Mirage can do that again. She, unfortunately, because it was
I
only
can
short
make
rest-
illusions.
You can make illusions. Okay, what illusion do you want
Like
to make?
actual, not like disguise myself, but like minor illusion, make them turn the other way, and then we jump them.
Okay. All right. If that's something you want to do, I'll allow it. You gotta describe me how you're doing this.
If people want me to do that, though, of course.
If that's what we want to do, I can assist you, Lain.
Okay. I need to see, so I would need to like crack the door open a little, stealthily crack
Sure.
the door open a little bit.
Yeah,
but
I'll let you crack the door open.
what do I see?
So hold on, I gotta put them up on the map. So you would see, you know what? And I'll say that your captain is assisting you with this. So you would see. I gotta find them. Hold on. You see,
I also have those the bead things too.
you do have the bead things. Yes, you do. You see, 3 regular eel folk. You see 2 hunter ones, and you see standing by the bowl of summoning a huge version of the eel folk hunter that just has big bug eyes and is focusing all its attention on the poor old man's soul, old man Brennan. Why won't it give me an old Brennan? Why won't it give me an old man? By a big bull that is just trying to do chanting, but even from behind, you can just sense the exhaustion, and you can tell that he's being forced to do a summoning. It's hard to see, but he's right here. So that is what you see inside, Lain.
I'm gonna say to Lain, if we're talking sneaky shit, I still have some of those beads that could help us. I could maybe try to throw them in there, at the bulk of them, in with those 2 big ones down there. I think I have enough range. I could do it.
How tall are the ceilings in here?
Let me look that up. I don't know if they told me. When you mix
Make it up as we
module
go.
and homebrew, yay! It actually does say it a little bit further up. It's like 40 feet above where you're standing. Like you got 40
Okay.
feet above you, so it's kind of big down here.
And what's the radius on the bead?
I can
Like
throw
on the
it
explosion?
60 feet. And then
No, like when they expand. like-
each creature within a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, 10-foot radius.
So
Perfect. Well, if you can, and she'll look over at Dagon and go, well, if you're not sure you can throw it all the way down by that big boy, and she'll kind of glance over at her shoulder where Chun is sitting and go, Operation Dive Bomb? She could probably carry one of those. Drop it from above.
if you're sure about that,
You see Chun flapping her wings excitedly.
we could set up a couple
Do
of
these things look? They have ranged weapons.
From your distance, no.
Okay.
But it's like, Chun's
could-
like, I can help. 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 It just starts
You have to
chirping. It's
stay
like,
really far away from the bad guys. You gotta stay up real high, okay?
I have 4 left. I can throw one to get the 3 ones up front if she wants to try to drop one closer to the big boy. Because if she drops it closer to the big boy, then we could get the 3 at the back.
Mm-hmm. And I can throw up an illusion to distract them as well, like get them turned the.
If she drops it back, how do I do that?
Oh, press and hold to ping.
Press and hold. She drops it
Like right here. Yeah.
here. Then that should get all 3. And then I can throw one up here to get those 3. That could give us enough time to...
I could use I could have something come in kind of over here to lure these guys closer together, make them easier target for you.
Yeah, that could work.
Anybody else?
Is the
Look over my
door
shoulder.
open?
Like a
The
little
door
bit.
is unlocked. Lain was cracking it open, so the door is unlocked.
We're all just like stacked on top of one another,
to
peeking through
bowling.
this door.
You actually, just to save a little time, you hear Chun in your ear say, Lain, let me go in. Let me go in. I can high above and distract with my voice and drop a bead.
I like that idea for now, maybe.
She says she can go in and hide and drop one when we're ready.
Okay, that works. If you want to
I'd
try
like
to
to
get
get the
if you want to try to get them all, the ones up closer to us, we can get them all in one big lump, hopefully, if it works.
She's just nodding. I will give Chun a bead, and I'm gonna have her sneakily go up, basically along the ceiling, and hover and wait to deploy the bombs.
Is she going down by the big tree?
Yeah. She's gonna. I don't have her token out right now, but I don't have a token.
Yeah,
for her.
I was about to say.
But yeah, she's gonna. She's like right here,
Yeah, then
so
she
can reach all 3 of them, but miss this old man over here.
Yes, it would miss him.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
As-
say that's Chun right here. This little thing in front of you right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's her. Tell her where you want to go.
Right here, but she's gonna be up as close to the ceiling as possible.
Oh yeah, of course. So I think you managed to crack open the door a little bit. She starts flying. What is her stealth modifier?
When we tell you, I'm gonna
1 second.
tell her. Only do it when we tell you to, not before.
Yes.
Is what you hear, and Lane's like, okay.
I'll whisper something to her, and basically what the signal is.
Okay.
Well, 1 sec. I'm looking for her stealth bonus.
As soon as they let
It is a
Chun go,
+3 to stealth.
+3. Okay. And I say that
She has flyby
sneaking.
though, so
She has fly, so
Yeah.
I'll say that gives her advantage. They were both the same thing. They were 16. What is
basically.
here's
I'm gonna tell her like once you drop it, like come back through the doors and hide.
okay, cool.
Dagon's gonna look at everybody else. Unless anybody else has a better plan. Now it's time to speak.
Anybody have anything you want to set up?
out of there first.
I think what you two have going is good.
I mean, it's just like
It's shit, but
all in or nothing.
might as well give it a shot.
got a
Luckily,
signal for us.
Chun. Yes, luckily Chun rolled above their passive perception, so she just starts flying, and right here. You said.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
All
cool.
3 when we give her the signal.
Okay.
You see.
Gonna look
You
at him.
see her kind of like fly and just like looking down, and as pass by them unnoticed, and then sees kind of the big ones like standing near guard, as well as the big short like, just again taunting this poor old man by the bowl.
I'm gonna look back at everybody. Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we're
get
gonna,
like right in the
soon-
doorway.
we're gonna distract.
I'm gonna hit him with this, and then I'm gonna hit him hard.
Are you gonna try to get those 3 up closer to us a little bit?
Yeah. Do you want me to have them turn like so they're facing away from us, or try to pull them closer to the door?
Maybe put them a bit closer so that we can
Okay.
make sure we get them all. Maybe. I don't know.
So this will be the signal in a second. So it's like here, fine. Or I'm on the wrong thing. One sec. Like this
one.
killer. It's like great. Yeah, like right
Yeah,
here.
you have to. Are you going to try to distract the closer ones first, or are you going to try and have Chun drop the bead?
We're gonna try and distract them, and then once they're distracted, that's the signal.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure before Chun does her thing. Yes, Kodak.
Yeah.
If you can't make noise with your illusion, I can.
Ah.
Okay.
That's why we already have someone on the inside.
Do you want to go in ahead
That
of
isn't
us?
a bird.
Is that what you
That
were
isn't a bird. No offense.
Do you want to go in, Kodak? You are invisible.
I'll go in.
Okay.
I'll let you have this because I like this idea. I'll let you have it so you don't have to roll stealth. But now you are inside the room. Where do you go to make your distraction?
I'm gonna get back over here.
Oh, so you're trying to draw them that way. Okay. Cool. All
Just
right.
trying to get over there first. Just wait.
All right, you get over there. And Lain, where do you want to make your distraction?
Where is Kodak standing?
He
roughly?
moved over to if you go into the bigger room with everything, there's a little square corner on the left side.
Yeah.
I moved over behind the pillar that was over there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like the big rock.
Yeah, it's the middle of the 6 squares over at the far left side in that little in the cavern on the left that you would see, not the circular one, the square one or rectangular one.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay. So once everyone seems like they are ready to go, they're ready to throw spells or jump in there or do whatever it is they want to do. Once this all goes off, Lain is going to. Lane's gonna cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
There's a little square broken pillar directly above the red guy,
Okay, yeah.
which in my brain is just part of the pillar broke off.
Mm-hmm.
An illusion of Craith is going to appear on that pillar, and he's gonna start doing the Macarena.
Yeah.
Yes!
I love it.
Go.
Travis, did you hear that?
I can hear nothing.
Oh
Oh no!
So for description, Travis, Lain is doing. Oh no!
No.
no!
Really want to get here.
Now.
Can you hear everything?
Yes.
Lain, do you want to repeat that one more time?
So, on this little pillar directly above the red evil man, on this little open area, almost like a little stage, a little pedestal, Lain is gonna cast Minor Illusion, and the figure of Craith is going to appear, and he's gonna start doing the Macarena.
Yeah. Hey, but it's copyright, so I don't know how much I can say.
Craig's gonna see that through the crack in the door.
Yes.
And just do this.
Oh.
You hear in your head, Craith, afraid to look like a total idiot up there. And it's Mirage in her English voice.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's for a good cause. Let go. You'll get your vengeance on the eel folk soon enough.
Oh.
Oh, I'm crying.
I know what Craig would want to do, and it's so not good.
Mirage is right behind you. She's telling you all these things in message.
You can risk it if you want.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Punch Lain in the back of the head.
Like, Okay, I will tell you what Craith is thinking about doing, and we can go from there.
Okay.
But at this point, Craith wants to kick the door open and just go to town.
I will say, here's what I'll say. They're still chewing inside, so there's the whole thing. So maybe when there's the whole dancing Macarena, that's when Chun is like, is that the signal?
That like drawing those 3 eels towards it is the signal. Is like throw the beads.
All right, so Chun drops the bead, and then Craith, you kick down the door.
Thoros throws his bead too, I presume, at the same time.
We're gonna have to see how this all works out. So give me a second.
Wait here. Let me.
There's only so much that you can do with all this stuff. So once again, we're gonna roll initiative, everybody.
Alrighty.
Here we go.
Initiative.